Welcome once again, everybody, to GoHighlanders.com's coverage of the 2013 cross country season. We're up here at Mammoth Lakes, where preseason training camp is underway with Cody Jordan and Raquel Hefflin. Guys, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, let's start off with Mammoth Lakes. You guys have now been up here 3 or 4 times each as part of your preseason training. Rocky, can you think back to that first year you came up here? Had you ever done any altitude training, and what was your first impression after that first day or two?
It's so different from today. I remember the first day I got up here, I thought it was going to be fun, but I felt the air, of course, and I absolutely hated being up here. I actually was counting down. I can remember counting down and to my teammates, like the days that were going by. I would be like day number 17 down, day number 16, and it was just so different from now, because I could not stand breathing up here, working out, but it's just so different now.
Cody, how about you? What was your first memory of Mammoth?
So this is my second year up here. I've trained at altitude before, not 3 weeks. I've done a week in Big Bear, but it's a lot harder than I anticipated. I thought coming into having a good summer and I'd be able to come up here and train and have no issues, but that's not the case. It was extremely difficult, but you get adapted and it's better, yeah. And I love the atmosphere. Being up here it's like our sanctuary for runners. So.
Over the summer, once you got up here, did you do anything differently the second go-round so that you'd be a little more prepared?
I've definitely increased the intensity in the workouts, but as far as I've done a lot off of running, I've done a lot of sleeping better, eating a lot better, and recovering right. So hopefully that'll help me up here.
How about you, Rocky?
I think I gained more strength from. I think that was the difference between my first year and my second year. Like just doing my mileage and actually just doing the intensity of my workouts, just getting so much stronger. That's why it was different my second year. And my second year I just took off. So.
What kind of advice, if any, do you guys impart onto the newcomers to the team, or do you just kind of let them go through it because it's a rite of passage and you just have to learn it on your own?
I think when you're a freshman, the best advice I could give you is first you need to keep an open mind and open ears. Be a student to the sport. There's so much to learn when it comes to the coaches or your teammates that can really, really help you. And then also with running and with school, you got to learn to embrace it, because if you don't, then you're going to struggle. So yeah, I'd say that for me.
How about you, Rock?
I really just recommend just doing everything they have to do now, because you don't want to look back and say, like, that could have been my year to build, because you always want to build and get better now so that the next years ahead will be better. So that's what I always say, just really take in everything and really don't take it for granted. It's my advice.
And have you guys noticed a difference here at altitude when you get back down to Riverside? Is the running a little easier?
Yeah, I feel the air, but workouts are kind of the same. It's just more so breathing. Yeah.
All right, how about you, Cody? Have you noticed the difference?
Yeah, so the training up here, it's really rigorous. I think once you flush out all the training we did, maybe a week or so after, you really start feeling the benefits. When we start tapering for Big West, for NCs, you really start to notice, wow, I can breathe longer, I feel more relaxed in races, and like she was saying, in workouts, they become better and better as the week goes on. So, yeah.
Let's take you back a couple of years again to the recruiting process when you guys were in high school. When did you first hear about UC Riverside? What was it that brought it to your attention?
For me, it was, I was going through the whole recruitment with other schools, and with my coach, he actually ran with Brenda Martinez at a meet. So he met her there, and so he said, how about you check out UC Riverside? And ever since then, I looked into the program, and I knew it was a great program for me.
I had a couple choices in mind, but I knew about your Riverside since I was probably a sophomore in high school. I have a very close friend, Jzsanette, she's on the team. Her older brother ran for UCR, so I heard about it, and I saw how great he'd become as a runner. So I knew I wanted to come here. Talked to Coach Browne, and he was a really good recruit coordinator, so I'm really glad I'm here.
It seems like, and I'm obviously the outsider who comes up 2-3 days out of the year to see you guys in action, but it seems like there's a very familial feel to the group. I mean, you guys obviously are all staying in condos together, so you'd better get along with one another. But it's not just because you have to. It seems like this group of people genuinely gets along, and you can see that as you guys are training together.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I think that's another beauty about being up here for 3 weeks. We really bond as a team, and we learn about people, their characteristics or personality, whatever you want to say, in a way that no other teams I don't think ever do. So it's really beneficial, and I'm proud and I'm glad that we get the chance to do it. So
Definitely. And it feels like home up here all the time. It's like we get up here and it's just home. So it's a great feeling to be up here.
Well, if you guys had any advice for high school students who are looking at different programs, what makes UC Riverside special?
For me, coaches for sure. I think Coach Ray and Coach Browne care about us more than almost any other college coach I've ever heard of. They're very individualized in their training. If you really care about running, they will really care about you. If you really want to go somewhere, they have the tools to do it. So I think the coaching staff is just tremendous here, and I love it. Yeah.
I see the same thing. I think just attention-wise, like you really have attention from your coaches, from resources, everyone in the program. It's not just you're just someone on the team, and it doesn't matter how good or bad you are, or whatever level you're at, like you're going to get that attention. So that's what I always like for anyone who's going to be on the team. That's what they would want for the program.
Enjoy it up here, and we'll see you back in Riverside in a few weeks.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.